Greetings and welcome back to City Skylines. It's been a while, so let's jump right in. We have all the new DLCs, including the harbour one, and I've been looking down the little maps, and I thought, you know what? In the new Sunset Harbour, there's one called Desert Oasis. Now, all of our levels we've ever played before, I've always had the big rivers or an ocean or something like that, and this is a very, very dry map with a couple of water plots. We'll make the water side of things management a little bit more interesting than normal, and if we're going to go for the Sunset Harbour waterfront sort of stuff, we'll have to make some artificial lakes. That is something we've never had to do before. We've always had lakes to work with, so I feel it would be kind of an interesting way of doing it. So yeah, let's give that a try. Also, the city name will not be Las Vegas, it will be Las Smudge. Las Smudge. Las Smudge it. No, it was much. Alrighty, normal mode on, let's go. Taxes and housing. Don't forget, you played the game before, so I'm going to tell you everything about the game. You can pay taxes. I'm going to get hit by so many tutorials, I just know it. New PC, never played 6 games on this PC before. Haven't played in a while, been a DLC since then. You know, it's just going to be inundated with tutorial stuff, right? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, hello, go away. Alright, what do we have to start with? Let's have a look at the whole map. Let's start with the whole map. Zoom, zoom, zoom. That one. Okay, there's no river. Oh, well, maybe a river there. Let's just go. You a river? No, you're a lake. Any rivers at all on the outskirts of this map? Yeah, build roads, go away. Okay, there is literally no rivers all to work with. That's, like I said, a starting interesting point. Right, so we do have this little bit of water here. A little bit of water there. A bigger supply of water there, which we're going to need to head towards. Small... Ooh, that's a nice little oasis. We can do something with that involves tourism, I'm guessing. Water there. Yeah, I can rotate cameras, go away. And that's a little bit of lake there, but I think that's a bit too far out to grab. But okay. Alright. I love these little ancient ruin stuff on top. They're kind of cool. Wish you could build them yourself. But yes, I can tilt the camera, go away. Alright. Well, the thing is, yes, water's going to be interesting. Is that a good road there? Cloverleaf Junction. Railway line comes to here. I like these little railway lines. Stops at a factory. I just wish you could, like, flag them as historic buildings so you don't accidentally knock them down. Anyway, we need to get this. Now, the one thing this is, there's no boats either. So there's no shipping coming in. So we're going to be working entirely on the idea that we have to do everything by road, rail, or air. I'm also making this city the first one where there's going to be no underground railway. Not underground railway. There'll be no subway in this city. Everything's going to be buses, trains, and so on. Now I'm going to try and try and build a city with the idea that there'll be a railway line, not on the main link, but just an internal railway line for moving passengers around the city. And we're going to try not to abuse the pathing AI as well, because that is a little bit cheaty. All right. Well, let's get started with this. This is our only water supply, so I don't want to go anywhere near to industry. I don't want to contaminate this. So I think our housing is going to be over here. I'm trying to do a lot more of the industry DLC sort of stuff as well. I got the traffic manager online. Apparently the old one didn't work anymore. It's been abandoned or discontinued. Shut up. But the new version 11, is not made by the same person, but they are making it I think it's either a team of people or they've made it work. I'm not sure which. But it does seem to work quite well. I'm also going to try turning despawning off. It said they're now despawning currently disabled. Right. So that means that vehicles won't despawn. So if we have bad traffic, then we have bad traffic and it will back up and just won't do anything. Normally, if your traffic backs up enough, vehicles near the front will start despawning to make the vehicles back move forward and eventually free up whatever is causing the problem. This thing means we have to pay attention. So we're going to get massive traffic jams. Alright, let's start by putting down the roads. Yes, I can build roads. I'm going to throw in my tutorials, aren't I? I will look at the end of the episode to see if there's an option to turn them off. Right. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We've got some grass around. I can't see the land fertility here. But can I see it in your menu? No, I can't even get to the menu right now until I pull the first road. You know what? There, first road's been built. Leave me alone. Show me. Traffic. Hey, look, we got 93%. We even got a car on the road, 93%. If I can't see the... I don't want to build over here and find out this is a nice agriculture area. And definitely don't want to build over here, but I don't want to put industries near this. So, I'm going to build off my housing area over here. So, I've also got the traffic extensions mod installed, so we can have more roads and better type of roads and asymmetrical roads. Because, oh my god, I just dislike the base game's lack of variety in roads. Right, give me... I can't build a highway here, can I? No. Give me a 2-lane road, one way. I'm coming up here. This will be upgraded to highway later on. And you come down there. And you go for now that way. You get rotated. There we go. Around. And you... For now you can stay there. Alright. So that gets us down to here. But I can start building a little housing area down here until I can figure out if this is high value land for agriculture or not. Right. So we're going to start off with a normal road. And I want to try and build cities using the Meridian road, because I don't want cars crossing over lanes too much at key points in industry areas. But in housing areas, I'm not going to worry about it too much. So we'll use these for the housing areas. Okay, good. Game is paused. Yes, I paused the game. I literally have a mod installed that pauses the game on the moment I load it, because I don't like the... I don't like it when you do that. When I start the game up, it auto pauses the game, so I don't have to worry about things starting up, and I don't want them to. Alright, let's bring this out into our first housing area. Let's bring it over here. Boom. And our first housing area will be this area here. Don't want to make them too big this time around. I tend to have a habit of making things a little bit too big in my cities, so I'm going to try and keep it down to reasonable levels. So the first road's going to come down here. Let's go down 3 blocks. And then we'll take that out to there. And I want to go 1, 2, 3 more, like that. And the reason for that is I want to keep a gap here. If we put a railway down here, or a dedicated tram line, or something like that, I want to make sure we have a place to put it. Because obviously it'll go down there somewhere. So if we were to put down like a slip road here, we'd try and fit it in on that middle piece of the grid. Even though the road doesn't want me to. But it won't be care because it's not going to be that anyway. Alright, you then... Now these are going to be in squares, aren't they? I don't like to have them, so that's 4. That'll be 4. That's 4. That's 4. That's 4. That's 4. That's 4. Is that 1? Okay. I didn't think it'd line up properly, that's all. Alright, so we have the first little bit where houses are going to be. We could do a similar thing actually over there. Keep it in roughly the same line. Ooh, I like the idea of keeping it roughly the same line. Okay. For the industry, because we're going to do a little bit of industry coming over here anyway. Take you out to there. Give me a bendy road that does a full thing. Straight road for this piece. Boom. You got 3 notches across and down to there. There we go. So that's the industry area and housing area straight off the bat. And we can turn this into a roundabout later on quite easily if we need to, because I've left enough room for a decent sized roundabout in there. Okay. Let's see, we get water supply up and running. And I don't want to suck up all the water immediately, but they do cost the same amount of uptake. And they're cheaper to build as well. So at least for now, I'm going to start sucking up this water. But I might move to water towers later. Drop that water pipe. You know what? That's a bit off center. Doesn't quite cover all the houses. So I'm going to put a pipe. I was hoping to have a bit more stability in my piping. But no, not today. Alright, you go there and up that road. Right up to the industry. And if I were to bring you down here, I want to make sure there's a little overlap as possible. There it is. So you then would run down this line here. Boom, and I'm going to look at you as a loop. even though you don't need it to be a loop. I want it to be a loop. You go to there and in. Alright, so we have the water line. We'll need power, and I'm going to start off with... Ooh, should we start with a coal power plant? I don't usually do dirty power. I usually go straight for wind turbines. But let's go coal. 40 megawatts compared to 8, because we don't actually. Yeah, we don't have much on the wind. We've got 6 there. We can go over here with 8. You know what? When we get to this area, we'll maybe think about doing wind turbines, and we'll decommission the coal power plant. But for now, the coal power plant is going to be our primary supply of power, and it's going to be near our industry area. Because, well, if we're already producing pollution, why not produce pollution properly, right? I'll pop it there. Yeah. Boom. Coal power plant. Power cable for you. We'll start there. Run it straight down here. There, keep going to there. Run it across to there. There we go. Power, water done. Zone up our first bit of housing. Let's go to a proper zoning tool, please. I don't like the fact that broke off separately, but we'll have to just deal with that. Give me one entire stretch of houses on the outside. No, you know what? No. The houses should be on the inside. Give me just the top piece there. And also the industries will also have their top piece there. They should be within power range when they get up and running. Let's unpause. There we go, we're unpaused. Power generation is up and running. That means you should get power pretty quickly. There we go, coming online. I am aware of one slight problem. We don't have a water outlet, so we have to be careful with that. A sewage outlet. And we have nowhere to put the sewage, so we put the sewage into there. Yeah, that'd be a problem, wouldn't it? Watch out for that. Alright, elevator rows by using page upkeep. Yes, stop. I'm not a baby. I know how to play the game. Alright, them houses are not going to get power. Because that house there is already started constructing and it's outside of the power grid. Okay. Well, what we'll do here is I will connect this up to the grid. Like there, and I'll do the same up here because it'll have the same problem. There we go. And then we'll run a couple of houses down here. We have 4 block and a second 4 block. Yep, immediately poop machines are needed. Now that's a problem because we don't have anywhere to put poop water. And we don't have a lot of money to dig a hole, so it might have to be that temporarily we put the poop water into here and we have to use a tower. That is unfortunate. Okay, well, the city's going to need a water tower. It's going to go and sit, for now, right there. As much as I'd love to put it there, you know full well putting it there means that pollution from here will be picked up. So I'm going to put it over here near the houses. It does create noise, doesn't it? They're going to get annoyed by that. I'm going to put it up here between the highway. There's no pollution on the highway, right? That goes there. Run a water pipe to that. There we go. I like the water towers. I do like water towers. Do that there, and then we need a poop outputter. Now we have eco ones immediately off the bat, which I would like. And inland water treatment and treatments, but they're expensive to run. 320 a week, and they can handle that. You are 320 a week. Hang on a minute. You're telling me I can build these? They will produce pollution, but not water pollution. Okay. Well, I want to produce a little bit of water pollution now. Mostly so we can have something to clean up. No, not really gonna do it. No. We've got a device that will produce clean water. Eco inland water treatment. Eco-friendly alternative to inland water treatment plant, which extends the water services, building the processes, and drains the wastewater back into the ground, and the plant surroundings will be affected by ground pollution. So you produce land pollution and noise pollution. And you produce land pollution and noise pollution. But in which you produce less. 480 a week. Let's see if we can sustain that. But you can be installed at the end of the road here. There we go. You have water. You have power. Yeah, you just need to be plumbed in. Ah! Nah, stop it. Stop it. Thank you. You just need to be piped in. There you go. And hopefully, that'll keep everyone happy for a while. Except that water poop machine as one of your own. There you go. You need power? You want something more, don't you? Oh, always want more. There you go, I have power. Alright, I will put the water pump back in place at some point because it turns out we don't need to worry about the pollution over there. But good. People are coming into the city. Ooh, we have our houses already prepped up for money. Let's bring it all the way down to here. I'm waiting for them to start building their first industry buildings. Because that'll be where we get up and running properly at that point. Oop, commercials here. And that's why I wanted to hold off this last piece here, this end piece here, to be commercial. There we go. I want this middle piece here to be commercial as well, but I want them to build those two buildings first. So when I eventually build down here, they won't care that I've destroyed two big buildings or anything like that. Alright, we are losing a lot of money per day, but we can now expand out. So, let's build out another bank like this. But I don't want to build too many squares. That's the thing. How big was that, by the way? 520. So I did 520 there. Like that. And that'll be the maybe 3 of these 520s. And that'll probably be the last one we do. And at that point we'll be designing it a bit better and going out with wiggly areas and squirrelies and stuff. That's the real terms. Water pipe will need to come out this way. 440. Yep. Hey, it even gave us the degrees of 440. I'll take it up today because that'll probably end up being the same as well at some point. Okay, we can zone in these houses over here. Zone them in. Well, they build quick, don't they? Zone in that second lot there as well. Bring in more commercial. I want to commercial this to the end here. Let them choose what they want to do. And there's a lot of houses needed, so let's give them the full benefit of the housing market. There we go. Need to at least set that to turn to a positive number. Ooh, pollution from the power plant's already coming online. Look at all the houses coming online. They do it so quickly, look at them. Make a building historical? No. If we ever get a building that looks really cute, then maybe. Oh, industrial demand's coming online, so we should start seeing some buildings up there very shortly. Oh, our first traffic's here. Hello, traffic. Alright. We have 4 grand in the bank. We have roads planned in. I don't think we have a problem to worry about right now. We just need them to start zoning some stuff. We still have more housing demand, so now it's time to start putting people on the inner and outer stretches here. I don't want to put anything on this side because that's going to be where the main highways and stuff are going to be. So let's zone these houses down the side here and down this side here. If I get it in time and saw that first one, it's fine. The power cable there, stopping that anyway. I won't destroy that until I see them behave themselves. And on this piece here, let's give them the blocks on the ends without the bit where the road will come out, because the roads will be coming out there. There we go. Speed it up. We have a coal truck, I'm guessing? Yep, coal truck. You go. Coal. There we go. Our first industry building is up and running. 2, 3. Okay, now we need to zone the entire industry area because they have finally woken up. There we go. You can have access to all of that and start making pollution. We have people who can work in your factories. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They really didn't worry about it, did they? Oh. But look at that. We have a nice little starter city. And we're almost starting to the point where we're going to start breaking some cash levels. Ooh, can we raise tax levels yet? We cannot yet. I want to bring the taxes up to an actual reasonable level because they always start quite low. Ooh, actually. Our budget here says we could spend less money on water and power, right? As we're producing way too much right now. power, water, see if those are too low. They don't appear to be. That will definitely alter our cash requirements, though. Road names. No one cares about road names. Ever in the game. Ever. Yeah, that hasn't actually altered our consumption or power production at all. In that case, take down a bit more. I like to have flexibility this way if we can. Yeah, our production is 16 megawatts. And we're still producing a lot more than we'd ever need right now. So I'm going to bring it down even more. Just to see how far we can push it down before it starts to cause us an issue. Probably that level actually. 12 megawatts and 19,000. So for now we're okay. And we're now making cash. So we are now making a small amount of money. And that's going to keep going up and up as we expand our industries and stuff. Right, so first thing is we need more roads in order to build more things over here. And over here we're fine. We've got more room to put down some stuff. I'm going to pop down a little bit of commercial over here. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Have the whole lot. A little bit commercial over there, just because I feel that it makes logical sense. There would be some commercial over in the industrial district to supply the industry with shops. All right, let's see. I don't like this junction right now because it's just a bad junction. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing little rules on the roads if we can avoid it. We're going to say no dual lanes if we don't need them. There we go. See like that one there. You don't need to be going. You don't need that. You can go straight ahead. And that one there can turn. So we're going to try and have little rules in place to try to avoid having cars here wanting to turn that way when they're in this lane for no reason, or cars come up here and turning into that lane when really that's what it should be doing. Really. And then we come up here, and if they need to go back down to town, there's a junction here to allow them to do a U-turn. And that's only temporary until we get the cash in to give them the first roundabout, which we will be placing up here. Alright, that's just to get them started. I don't know why anyone wouldn't use that direction there. Doesn't make sense, but I'm not going to bother changing it, so don't worry about it. Look at that. Our first actual amount of people and stuff. How's that poop machine? No, it's not a poop machine, is it? It's a recycler. We actually have an immediate recycler. I didn't even know we'd have those straight away. I thought we'd have to wait for them to unlock for those. Look at that. And the coal power plant has 37 weeks of coal, so there's no problem with power right now. That's excellent. Now the question is, should I make the industrial area a one-way loop? I'm starting to think immediately yes, but I'm going to hold off on it for a few moments until we get something a bit bigger. I already like the look of the housing area where it's got a little. Imagine parks in the middle between houses. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? So the people in these houses could look into a little park rather than into their neighbour's house. And if you get kids in these houses, they could play in the park in the middle rather than have to go onto the roads. So it makes everything a bit safer. Perfect. All right. Well, that's a good start of the city. I don't like the square greediness. That will go away at some point when we start building next piece of roads. We're at $3 grand right now. We can build next piece of roads. Give me the windy road tool. And this is where we start putting a little bit of flavour into the city, isn't it? So this is going to go out this way. Just bulge it out like that. Yeah. Should we go that way out? Yeah, we should go that way out. Give me a full piece like that. And no one cares about that piece because it's, well, it's the end piece, isn't it? And we'll put this road out here so people can drive down towards the lake. I mean, no one's ever going to use it because it's the lake, and there's nothing there right now. But that's the idea, and then we'll have this come off here, and this will be where the new housing piece can come off, right? So that goes there, and then we'll do that into a straight line over here. Ooh, let's get a straight road here first. Give me that one down here. I'm not going to use that one. I just need it as a positioning pointer. Ooh, okay, there we go. Then we can do that. There we go. I didn't actually want that road. I'm using it as a way to get this road aligned with what we're going to be using here. That'd be fine. That road then come down here. And then it'll cut round there somewhere and do the same sort of thing. That'll come down one full... Ooh, no money. Full speed. Bring the money in. That comes down there to full. And then I want to turn it out. I want to turn it out that way, but we're not getting cash right now. Once this road's been put into a bit of a design here, I can just start zoning some of these locations. But I think we might need to zone them early. That one out there. That, and then from that piece there, we should bring that across a bit more before we do that. Bring it in line with that road. Yeah. They're not symmetrical on both sides. They're not supposed to be. Oh, it is a bit. Yeah, that one's gonna go this way a bit. Oh, can we have the non-synced grids, please, for a moment? You. You can go there, and then you can go to there. There we go. And that right? Yep, that's perfect. All right, turn the angle back on because I get annoyed if it's not snapping properly. And we got two bits of rows here. They are designed slightly differently. They're not supposed to be symmetrical, so don't complain at me that they're not symmetrical. They're not supposed to be. If I wanted to be, I would have lined them up with the grids before the turns. All right. So that means we can start by making sure there's water pipes in this area. There is not. Good to know. We run a water pipe down. Where's 440 there? Perfect. Okay, it runs literally down the length of the city here. Right, there we go. That's the water's in the area, so power shouldn't be an issue. Just need to zone some stuff down here. I'm not sure whether to zone these into I might actually bring up. No, you know what? Let's try to avoid crossroads if and when possible. So I'm going to zone this area as a full-on area. There we go, and that as well. Yeah, that will be a full-on area there. Going around, and we're going to find a place probably down here where we're going to bring a road up, maybe here, and maybe one up there somewhere to bring have some houses in the middle here. But until then, let's just paint these houses and get some people moving in. There we go. Give me some commercial. Actually, this area should be some commercial. Oops. There we go. And ooh, wrong button. And a bit of commercial. Ooh, actually, here would be perfect for commercial. They're very small for houses, but they're probably perfect for commercial. There we go. Ooh. Hey, we're a little hamlet. We now have a landfill site capabilities, recycling centres, community schools, elementary schools, and a medical clinic. So we now need to start paying attention to all the little areas that we've been ignoring. Right, clear that, clear that, clear that. Those are going to be commercial. There we go. So we have the commercial buildings. We have the residentials coming online, and the industry is at capacity. Okay, that means these can probably get replaced by industry as well. They don't need to worry about stuff. There we go. Yeah, you actually... Yes, you can all come out and be replaced by industry because we have commercial down here now, which should be able to handle a small little increase. But I'd rather have the extra industry up here just to get that demand met. And there we go. And the housing is coming on nicely. I'm happy with the build so far. They can go away though for now. There we go. And we don't even need this power cable anymore. Because the housing gets in. Look at that. The buckets are in there. That gets power right in there. We do have problem with garbage already building up, so that's good to see. We need education and we need garbage and stuff. The garbage and stuff, that's stuff we will deal with in the next episode. Because by then, we can work and focus on expanding the city. Also, we've got 28 grand in the bank. I'm not sure if that's enough for garbage collections. But I'm sure we'll find out. But that'll be next time. Until then, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.